Hi guys, so in this video we are going to be taking you guys along with us for our little weekend trip in Switzerland. We're going to show you guys pretty much everything that we're going to do in our 2 full days that we are spending here and what all we're going to be doing.
So flew in to Zurich, staying in Bern, and we are going to check out Lauterbrunnen and Grindelwald for the 2 full days we are here, while also exploring Bern in the evenings, afternoons.
Alright, good morning guys. It is our first full day in Switzerland and today we are going to Lauterbrunnen. I have no clue if I said that right, so if I didn't, my bad. It's currently 8 o'clock and we are heading to this bakery to get breakfast, and then after that we're going to head to the train to ride over to Lauterbrunnen, and then we're going to spend most of our day over there, and we may or may not go to Wengen as well because it's like a 10 or 12 minute train ride from Lauterbrunnen. We're now on the train. We're riding to Interlaken Oost, and then we are going to take a train from there and ride to Lauterbrunnen. It is very scenic. Well, not right now. I'm kind of just looking at a wall. The ride is about an hour, so we're just gonna ride. I'm gonna eat my croissants that I got from the little bakery and sit back and relax for a little bit. Alright guys, we just left our train. We're heading over to our next train to take us to Lauterbrunnen, and I believe we're also going to be here tomorrow because we're going to Grindelwald tomorrow, and it looks like a train that takes us from Bern to Interlaken Oost also takes you to Grindelwald, so it seems like it's all very similar. Alright guys, we are now in Lauterbrunnen. Look how pretty it is. The plan is, I think, just to kind of hang out, walk around, and do what we feel like doing, and then go from there. This is literally just insane. It's so pretty here. The views are just insane. Like, literally look what's in front of me. Crazy. This is Starbuck Falls. I believe I said that right. It is very small. I thought the waterfall was actually going to be bigger. Like, it's not that much of a waterfall. And I'll put pictures on there too because I feel like it's kind of hard to see it on the video. But like, that's what it looks like actually. Maybe it's not that hard to see. Okay guys, we're still just walking. Look at the view. Absolutely insane. Also, like, everyone's so active here. There's people riding bikes. I saw people skiing earlier. It's just really incredible. So we're gonna go to Wengen, and it's like, I think, a 10 or 12 minute train ride from here. We've made it to Wengen. We just got off the train. We probably won't be here very long. I think we're just gonna kind of see the town and then get back on the train and head back to Bern. It's literally like the same view, but it's just higher up. Okay, for some reason the audio was like lagging, so I'm just gonna do a voiceover. But basically, when we got to Wengen, we realized that there wasn't really that much to do there, so we literally just went to this bakery there and then walked around a little bit and just waited for the next train, and then we left. So I don't know if I would visit here again if the shops weren't open because it was kind of boring, but since we had time, it was worth it. Alright, we're in this little bakery. Seems like they just have lots of little breads and stuff. Okay, again, the audio was messing up, but basically all I was saying was we went to the bakery, my dad got a couple things, and then after we went to the bakery, we decided to just go ahead and head back to Bern. I think we had to wait like a couple minutes for the train, but it wasn't anything too crazy. All right, guys, we're eating at this place called Burrito Bandit. I got a fried chicken burrito with just rice, and cheese, and then they also put some chips. I think they all come with chips. And then my dad got a beef burrito. His came with like red cabbage, some other stuff on there. So we're gonna try this. My dad said yours is good, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just finished lunch. It was so good. And now we're heading to this toy store to see if we can find a little Lego store to get some souvenirs, or a souvenir for my brother. It's 4 p.m. and we have no plans for the rest of the day, so we're just gonna kind of walk around, maybe window shop. And there are lots of cute stores, so like I feel like I would want to come back, and I need to do that at some point in my life and just like come to Europe and shop. All right, we ended up getting the Lightning McQueen set, and hopefully he likes it. He should. Anyway, now we're going to, I think, go find this chocolate store. Also, we ate at McDonald's yesterday, and it was actually really good. Like, I don't even eat McDonald's in the States, but last time we went to Italy, we got like KFC, McDonald's, and it was so good that I knew I had to get McDonald's this go round. And it's just really quick and easy and really basic, obviously American food. So definitely recommend trying it. Alright, my dad got some chocolates, and now we're in this book, like, I guess it's more of like a stationery store, and currently just looking at some journals. We're currently on the train. We're heading to Grindelwald today. It is a really nice day outside so far. Hopefully it stays like this, because yesterday we had a perfect day in Lauterbrunnen. Like, the weather was perfect. The sun was out pretty much the whole entire day, and everything was just so nice. So hopefully it's like that today as well. We're gonna do the first cable walk and take the cable cars up, do all that stuff. So I'm really excited already. The views are really pretty. You can't see much right now, but even this is just super pretty. I love how scenic the train rides are. All right, guys, we just made it up to Grindelwald. Look at this insane view. It is so pretty. It is currently, it's 9:43. It's best to get here earlier, because the earlier you get here, the less people. So far, it seems like there's a decent amount of people here, but it's still not like super crowded. But anyway, I think we're heading to the cable cars so we can take that up to the first cliff walk, and then we're gonna do that. I'm so excited. Once we made the little trek to the first cliff walk, we purchased our tickets for the gondola. I want to say it costed around 30 Swiss francs per ticket, but don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% sure. But once we got that done, we in the gondola, and as you can see, it was not busy at all. But once we got on the gondola, it took about 25 minutes to get up to the first cliff walk, and the ride was so nice. So it gave you time to just take pictures, relax, and enjoy the view before you got up to the actual first cliff walk. All right, you guys, we've made it up. I didn't even realize that we would be walking in snow, so I'm not sure I have the best shoes for this, but also there's like a whole bunch of other people that are just wearing sneakers too, so I guess it's fine. But anyway, we're gonna make our way up to the first cliff walk. Just look at these views, so snowy. All right, so we've made it all the way up. We just went through the little restaurant, and here's the view from kind of the bottom, I guess. There was a little bit of a line for the actual like point over there. That's not the line, by the way. The line's like all the way back there. Alrighty, guys, I haven't really vlogged in a long time, but we are back on the train. We're about to head back to Bern, and basically we're in Grindelwald. As you guys saw, we had a great time. We went and did the first cliff walk, which was really fun, and then after that we got lunch at this pizza place, which I'll put all the details for that up on the screen because I really don't remember where we went, but it was pretty good. And then after we got pizza, we headed back to the train and decided to walk around Interlaken, and we decided to do another one of their Europe on top or something tours. I don't know exactly what it was called. It was one of their Europe on top tours, but I'm not exactly sure what it was called. But we were in Interlaken, as I said earlier, and I definitely was happy that we stopped there because it was super pretty once you got up to the top. I will say the ride up was extremely crowded, and it is the same way on the way down as well. They pack it with people, so if you're not a huge fan of like being in close proximity with a bunch of random people, I don't recommend. But if you don't mind that, it's a great experience. I mean, you can't help but smile whenever you're looking at these views because it's just so pretty. So yeah, but now we're heading back to Bern for the rest of today. It's only 3:44, so we're probably just gonna rest for a little bit at the hotel. And then we haven't really been out at night. Last night we were back in the room, I think at like, I know for sure by like 5 p.m. So tonight I think we're gonna rest for a little bit when we get back and then go explore the town at night since we leave tomorrow. And yeah, that's kind of it. Alrighty, we've made it back to our hotel. It is currently 6:19. It took us a while to get back because the train that we were originally on, we ended up having to get off because because there was a railroad problem, I believe, within our route that made us have to get off. So we ended up having to get on another train, which I want to say we were probably waiting for like a good 30 to 45 minutes. And then we finally got on another train and a local kind of helped us, which was really nice of him. But anyway, we're back at the hotel and we're just gonna chill for a little bit, rest, and then I think we're gonna go back out for dinner a little bit later. I have no clue where. We are back out. It's currently like 7:30. Not that crowded. I feel like it's super crowded whenever we get back typically from wherever we're going, so probably around like 4, which I guess is about right because everyone's getting off of work. And also yesterday was Friday and we were out and it was really crowded, and then also earlier today there was that train mishap, so I think everyone was trying to like catch up from missing their train and all that stuff. But anyway, we're heading to dinner. We're going to Burrito Bandito, I think that's what it's called. But it's the same burrito place we went to yesterday, so I'll probably get the same thing. But I think there's like a music festival going on tonight. Maybe they're doing something over there, I don't know. I think we're gonna stop by Starbucks. That way my dad can get his little collectible mug that he gets whenever he travels. All right, we're at Starbucks. I'm kind of curious to see what they have on their menu compared to at home. Okay guys, that's a wrap on our trip to Switzerland. I had a fantastic time visiting Switzerland for the weekend and I hope I get to do it again. It was honestly a trip that I will never forget. Even though the trip was like really short, this was a super last minute trip for us. We literally booked it 3 weeks prior to going, and so that was like the most time that we had for this trip, and I feel like it was enough time to just like go and kind of like experience it a little bit, and I hope I get another opportunity to go back to Switzerland because it was so pretty and there's just so much more that I would love to explore. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful to you guys. If not, please comment down below if you have any other questions because I would be happy to answer. And yeah, that's pretty much it.